back to the channel for a video. Today we're doing a little get ready with me and chit-chatting while we do it. And so yeah, if you want to see what I'm doing and what eyeshadow palette I'm going to use, then stay tuned because we're going to get right to it. My name's Gloria. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. If you're new, welcome, welcome. Hope you like it, like what you see, and you want to stay. All right, guys, so I got to get ready for the day. So I figured why not do a little video. I already have all of my skincare on. And I also put on my primer, which is the Shades by Shan, the Pore Diffusing Primer, which is a nourishing, hydrating, silicone-free, smooth makeup application. So I put that on today. I'm just about done with it. I got this in an Ipsy. I really like it, but I think it may be like 40 in the 40s. I ain't paying that much, but if I get it in another Ipsy, or I find it on the drop shop at a good price, I will purchase it because I do like it. I do like it. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, and then I also put on my e.l.f. Putty Color Correcting Brightener under my eyes. Doesn't really get rid of all the darkness, but it helps it. So I use that. Anything else I've used? I think that's it. So I was trying to decide what foundation I wanted to use today. I pulled out, or skin tint or whatever. I pulled out my Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. And I also pulled out my Do It All Sheer Tint Face Balm. I pulled out both of those. I've been using this one, so I think I'm going to use this one today. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. First, because, yeah, I'm going to put on this, because I want to be a little glowy today, my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion in Fair. I've got a light or a medium one over there I need to dig out and start using for the summer, but we're going to use this today. Get my mirror. We're going to use this today. So how's everybody doing on this, what is this, Wednesday? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Not fantastic, not terrible, but I am okay. My morning didn't start off great. My oldest son had a little tiff with, I mean, not major, but, I have boys, right? 2 boys, and then my husband. I have come to the conclusion over the years of having a husband and raising 2 boys that men, well, they have attitude. I'm just going to put it that they can have attitude. Sometimes more so than others, right? But anyway, I love them. I love them and I know how they are. But now if they make me mad, I'm going to let them know about it. That's just, that's the mama and the wife in me. If you make me mad, you're going to know you made me mad. But I get over it right away. But I'm not one that keeps my feelings bottled up when it comes to that. I just let it out and then I'm okay after that. And if you get mad, well, then you'll get over it. That's how I look at it. But anyway, he did apologize later. He sent me a text to apologize later after he went to work, but that's okay. Anyway, now we're going to use this balm. So that was my morning. It started my morning off. I'm just going to use my fingers today, I think. I don't know. I'm going to see how that goes. I've seen people do it that way, so I'm going to try it. And I'm going to need, well, maybe not. We're just going to see what it does just using my fingers. Because I don't want a heavy coverage. It is getting hot here. So I just want a light coverage, right? Just to kind of smooth things out. Because if you look, see, and it just kind of smooths things out a little bit. Our temperatures are drastic around here. We went last week, well, we've been in the 60s and 70s, right? And last week, the highest that it got, I think, was 75. Well, this week, it's getting up in the 90s. And then with the heat index, it's way over 100. That's where I live. I live in Arkansas, in central Arkansas. And where I live, that's our temperatures. We never had much of a spring, and sometimes no spring. This year we did have a spring though. We did. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little credit. We did this year. But but then all of a sudden it's hot now. Yeah. Summer is in full force. And see, it's just kind of, it doesn't really cover, but it just kind of smooths my complexion out a little bit, which that's what I wanted for today. I'm not going anywhere. Now, if I'm going to go out at nighttime in the summer and I haven't put my makeup on all day and I'm going to put some makeup on, to go out at night, I would use a full coverage foundation most of the time. Sorry about that. That was my oldest son calling to apologize on the phone now. He's like, I'm sorry, Mom. That what I said was not. I shouldn't have said that. No, you shouldn't have. But anyway, back to this. So I think it did a nice job of the coverage. I was thinking it was too dark, and I think the reason why I thought it was too dark is because I was putting it on with a brush, and it was too heavy. So I think using my fingers, it gives it just the right coverage that I want, and it's not too dark. So I'm good. I'm good with it. All right, now what do I want to do? I'm going to put on some bronzer, and I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I'm going to use that today. That's what I decided. I get my brushes over here now. I am on the hunt for a makeup vanity that I can put in my bathroom. I've got a big window there that I can put in front of that window so that I can sit in there and put my makeup on and do my filming and have it all there so I don't have to bring it, back and forth. And the lighting would be better, I think. So I'm on the hunt for what I want is an antique one so that I can, and then to refinish it, strip it down and refinish it. That's what I want with a bench. So been on the lookout. I haven't found one yet. I figure eventually I'll come across one. There's a big, probably about 50 minutes from us, my husband found out over the weekend that there's a big antique, 10,000 square foot antique store, whatever. Yeah, mall store. And we're going to go over there, not here, maybe sometime this month or next month, and see if I can find something over there. We'll see. We'll see. Eventually I'll find it. And there we go. Put a little bit on my nose. I like that. I'm not putting on face powder today because I have noticed that my skin is getting a lot drier, even in the summery months. And the face powder was making it look kind of cakey. So I'm going to try going without face powder today and see what I think about it. We'll see. It's an experiment. It's an experiment that I'm trying out. All right, let me get this over here out of my way. Now I'm going to use my Lunar Beauty Moon Shroom. It's a highlighter palette, but I think I have used it before. And how I use it is I take this one here, this pink, and I'm going to use that as a blush lighter. So the blush and highlighter all in one. Get my brush. I'm not going to get it. I may need to, well, we're going to. Still haven't bought any brushes, and I'm going to have to soon because I'm dwindling. I mean, I still have a lot of brushes, don't get me wrong. But I'm having to get rid of some of my AOA brushes because they're starting to, fray and wear out because I use them all the time. And I still haven't decided what I'm going to get. But I will eventually. All right, so let's just put some of this on, right? It's going to be my blush and highlighter all in one today. That makes a pretty, look at that. That makes a pretty blush lighter. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. I like that. Whoops, too much there. Let's see if I can blend it out. I may have to. Okay, I need to do some blending. Use this big fluffy brush. Kind of blend it. But I do like my blush a little heavy, so. But I think that's pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. So, I have used it that way before. I don't know why I'm acting like I don't know, but I do. And then, I didn't think about it, but if I'd have thought about it, that I would have used this one as a bronzer, shimmery bronzer, whatever. Maybe next time if I remember. But my memory don't always work like it used to. It's another thing about getting older. Your memory don't always work the way you want it to work sometimes. All right, so we have all that on. Now let's do, I'm gonna do some eyebrows. Let me do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. I got my eyebrows done and I went ahead and put on my eye primer. Today I'm trying the NYX eyeshadow base. This NYX eyeshadow base. We're gonna try it today and see what it does. Like I said, you guys know that I liked my Beauty Crop Stuck on You eyeshadow base, but I can't find it anymore. Well, I can, but I'm not paying $30-something for it. So I'm trying on the hunt for an eyeshadow base that works for my mature, crepey eyes. So we're gonna try this one today. All right, now let's get on to this eyeshadow palette, right? The eyeshadow palette I'm gonna use today is from Too Faced, and it is my Sweet Peach palette. I've had this palette forever. I don't know how many years I've had it. It still smells like peaches. It smells like fresh peaches. It smells so good. Anyway, she looks like this. Let's see if I can. Looks like that. So we're gonna create a look. We're gonna create a look with it. What am I gonna do first? I think I'm gonna start off with I've got to get some, especially eye brushes. I really don't need any face brushes, but I need eye brushes. And I've got to get me some because I desperately need them. All right, I think I'm gonna start off with this color right here, which is Peaches and Cream. Right there, Peaches and Cream. I think we're gonna start with that. Make some room. I'll put that in the crease. I tap it and then blend it. I tap it because I do have crepey eyes, and I have found that by tapping it, it's not as patchy. Do I always remember to tap it? No. If I get in a big hurry, I don't. Then I regret it. But a bit more. Then I always regret it if I don't. All right, we got that one. Let's do the other eye. So anyway, the weather. So now we're in the hundreds. Yeah. It's all right. It's okay. We've been getting a lot of rain too here lately. Actually, we got rain the first of the week. Might have carried my eyeshadow primer up a little bit too high, but anyway, I can work with it. All right, so we got that going on. Now I want to, I forgot to tell you on my brows. I used my Maybelline Express Brow and Blonde, and then I used my NYX Control Freak Clear Gel, which I need to get some more of that. I'm just about out. That's what I used on my brows. Now I'm going to darken this up on the outside a little bit. I'm going to go in with this Charmed I'm Sure right here. Go in with that using the same brush. Using the same brush. And then now I'm going to blend. Like that. Like that. Let's do the other eye. And now I'm going to blend. Okay, I have more over here, so I gotta put a little bit more on the other side. Can never get them just right, exactly right, but I can get close. I have a broken blood vessel right there, and sometimes I think that I have eyeshadow there, and I don't. It's my blood vessel, broken blood vessel. All right, we got that. That's about as close as I'm going to get it, but I can live with that. I can live with that. All right, now what I want to do. I do have pink on. I don't have pink. I have peach in here. So I think I'm going to stick to the browns today. I think I'm going to go in with this cobbler. Where's it at? Cobbler color right there. I think I'm going to go in with that. No, I'm not either. Georgia. Wait a minute. Oh, cobbler. It's right here. I'm going to go in with cobbler. Duh. Go in with that. Get a fluffier brush for that. Now I think I'm going to use my finger, but I think I'm going to put on some glitter glue first from BH Cosmetics. Put that on real quick and I'll be right back. All right, now we're going to put that cobbler color on using my finger. She looks like that. Kind of a coppery color. Kind of a coppery brown. Just going to tap that on. Then I'm going to blend it a little bit. I'm going to blend it. Like that. I like that. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty. Now let's do the other side, shall we? All right, we're going to put that on now. Tap it in. A little bit more. Okay. Like that. And we're going to do maybe just a little bit more. Then wipe my finger off, and then we're going to blend that. Just a little bit. All right. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty. Now I'm going to go into that one that was luscious. This one right here. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner of the eye right there. I think I'm going to use a brush for that. like that. I think that's pretty. I love Too Faced eyeshadow palettes. I know a lot of people have some problems with some of the formulas. I don't usually typically have any problems with them. And I just like them. I think they blend well. I think they look very pretty on. I might have got too much right there. Let's see. Do some blending. And voila. Maybe a little bit more blending. There we go. And that is the basic for the eye look. So we used I used this one, Georgia. Then I used this one. Then I used this one and this one. So what? Four colors. And we have our the base of the eye look. All right, now I'm going to go offline real quick because it's just easier for me to put my eyeliner on and my mascara on offline. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to come back, and this blush, I might have put a little bit too much blush on. Maybe a little too much. But anyway, I'll be right back. Here we go. And we are done. We are done with this look. I think the eyeshadow came out really pretty. I kind of wish I hadn't used the darker under the eye, but I did, and you know, it is there. It ain't coming off till I wash it off. But yeah, so let's talk about what I did when I went offline. I used an eyeliner. First I used from P. Louise, Once Upon a Line eyeliner. I don't know, it doesn't have a color name on it, but she is a brown. I used that on the top. And then underneath, which I probably shouldn't have done, I used this Peach Pit underneath, which is a little bit too dark, but it's there. We ain't taking it off. I'm not going anywhere anyway, so it's fine. And plus I wear glasses, so when you put the glasses on, it won't be as noticeable. The blush, yeah, too much blush. Well, blush lighter. Too much. Next time, a little bit less heavy-handed. Lesson learned. All right, for my lips, I line them with the Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in the color Magnetic Mauve. And then I just use, because the blush is, and the eyes are so dramatic, I just used a lip gloss I used from Too Faced. This is the Kissing Jelly Gloss in Bubblegum. Just put some of that on. And voila, we're done. This is my look for the day. I'm moving the camera, sorry. This is my look for the day. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Come on, let's get a discussion going about it. Yeah. So next time, lighter on the blush lighter. Do not use that dark underneath my eyes. No. It really makes my eyes look dark though, doesn't it? But I feel like it makes the circles look a little bit more prominent. I don't know. All right, that's it, guys. This is what I've got for today. So let me know in the comments, you know, what do you think about it? Do you like Too Faced? Do you have any Too Faced palettes? Let me know which ones you have. And I have quite a few Too Faced. So let me know if you'd like me to do a look with one. If I have it, I'll be more than happy to do a look with it. If I don't have it, well, then I can't do it. But, you know, but if I have it, I will. Just let me know the ones you have and if you want me to do a look with one. How about that? Let's get a conversation going down there. All right, guys, that's it. I got to get going here. I've got to get some things done before my husband comes home for lunch. And so I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.